Hello and welcome to Class Racing Today. My name is Bobby Fazio. Today is Wednesday, April 27th, 2022. It's 427 day. Yesterday was 426 day. I saw all the Hemis getting excited. Today's 427 day. I see all the Ford FEs getting excited. Tomorrow's 428 day. So, well, there'll be some more Fords. Anyways, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. This is like a weekend recap, flash news. I'm not in my usual setting. I'm in my condo today because, I had to get the kids to school, trying to finish renovations here. Got a lot going on. Race this weekend, as some of you may have seen. And I put up an in-car camera video from that race, which I hope you're all enjoying. I'm getting a lot of feedback on that. So thanks for watching it. All right, classracingtoday.com. Go to our website if you guys want to put in a donation to help us with the production on a weekly basis. We appreciate that. So classracingtoday.com is the website, and there is a donate button. We definitely appreciate any and all contributions. We don't care how big or small they are. Also brought to you by driverinterviews.com. Driverinterviews.com is where I'm posting all the interviews that I do with racers out in the pits. That's been getting a lot of good feedback, so I appreciate that. Go to driverinterviews.com, hit the big subscribe button that flashes up and hits you in the face, because that helps me out. If I get enough YouTube subscribers, that helps with the monetization and helps me keep traveling to these races and getting more and more interviews. So subscribe to our YouTube channel for Class Racing Today and for Driver Interviews. We really appreciate that. That helps us out without costing you a thing. DragInsights.com. If you haven't gone to DragInsights.com, be sure to do that. I have the Drag Insights founder on the line with me right now, and she's going to come in. We're going to talk about our power rankings and how everything went last weekend with them. We did power rankings for a Houston national event, and we'll see how accurate we were. So go to DragInsights.com. All you need is an email address to sign up to become a premium member. $5 a month or $50 for the year, and sign up for contingency. More on that in a little bit. Okay, an announcement. The Class Racing Revival has been postponed. It was scheduled for this weekend in St. Louis. Unfortunately, the weather doesn't look to be cooperating, so they are postponing it, and there will be emails sent to anybody that was registered if you want to get a refund and or just stay signed up for the makeup date. They will be in touch, and they will let you know what's going on with that. So the Class Racers Revival was the formal name for it. It has been postponed. All right, Alicia, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. So
Awesome.
we are doing this like old school here. Alicia's on the phone with me, and she's calling in from her office, or I don't know. Are you working today?
Bobby, I'm always working.
I thought
for me.
so. Okay.
It's always on the grind. Always on the grind.
Always. Always. A woman after my own heart. Okay.
Yeah. I only have 3 jobs. You have like 7.
Yeah, I know. Well, between the two of us, we got, we're almost up to a dozen. A baker's dozen. Okay. Alicia, you got to stay on the line there and see if anybody's commenting, because I can't see that. I'm looking at too many other things. Let's go over the Houston National Event, okay? For which we did post power rankings. And in our power rankings, let's run down. I'm going to run down them really quick, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Highest probability from highest ranking to lowest ranking on that sheet, okay? This was not the highest 10 rankings. We take randoms. We take a couple really high ones so you can give you a reference point or a baseline, and then we throw a couple randoms in there just to see what their probability would be. So Jimmy Hidalgo had the highest power factor of 42 and a win probability of 21%. David Latino 28 and 14.5%. Jerry Emmons 27 and 14%. And then it kind of went down. We had Todd Irwin, a power factor of 9 and a probability of 4.5%. We had Sheila Holt. What's the name of their restaurant again?
It's Lupe Tortilla.
Lupe Tortilla, that's it. Yep. Sheila Holt, power factor 2.8 and win probability of 1.43%. Vern Buchanan had a 0.48 win probability and a power factor of 1. How accurate were we? Well, Jerry Emmons, who was third on this list, got the win. So congratulations to Jerry Emmons. So Alicia, our math's doing pretty well there. The power factor for Jerry Emmons was pretty strong, right?
Right. Yeah. It's one of the strongest ones that you're going to see, across this kind of racing. And again, this is not about predictions. This is just about like looking at racing in a different way from sort of more of like a data orientation. We're just giving you guys data that I think helps you enjoy the race, gives you something to talk about, like things to look at. And, so far I think our formula holds up pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's pretty cool. If there was some fantasy stock eliminator going on right now, I would definitely go with, Emmons at that Houston track, at those Texas tracks. Those guys, they're killers. So
yeah, that's their home base. So it's going to be tough to beat them there. And I would just say, like, anybody's listening, let us know who you want to see in our rankings. Like if you've got yourself or your friend. Like Bobby said, we're picking some, known hitters for sure. Picking some of those guys, but we're also picking like some random people and like, hey, if we know you, like we might pick you, or just let us know who you want to see because we're glad to throw them in. We're working on power rankings for Charlotte right now, so we can throw them in.
Power rankings for Charlotte are in the works. We're going to start posting the power rankings on Class Racer because we realize, we're posting them on Facebook now. Not everybody has Facebook. So if you have a friend that, doesn't have Facebook and you want them to see the power rankings, make sure they're checking Class Racer. And like Alicia said, let us know who you want to see in the power rankings and we'll try to put them in there. It's funny because David Latino edged out Jerry Emmons in the power rankings for this race by 0.5%, and Jerry Emmons and David Latino squared off in the third round of this race, where Jerry Emmons actually, this was, if I gotta say, this was his lucky round. He was 0.63 on the tree. David Latino was 0.004 and just took a little bit too much at the stripe, broke out by 200ths, where Jerry Emmons broke out by 1/1000. So Jerry was on the winning end of the double breakout. That's unlike David Latino, I would imagine, to I guess take a little too much stripe down there. But there you go. Jerry Emmons edged out David Latino and then went on to get the win. All right, let's move into.
In terms of like dumb observations, it's very competitive out there.
Oh, it's killer. It's so hard to win these days. I just makes you not even want to show up sometimes.
Like so hard. Oh, don't stop showing up.
Oh, no, I can't stop showing up. I love it too much. All right, super stock. Our power factor. So our heavy hitters, Greg Stanfield was number one. Power factor of 42, win probability of 17%. Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. again, 39.82 and 15.8%. Pete Peary, who runs with the Emmons family, 31 power factor and 12.3%. And then it kind of made our way down. Terry Emmons was on there and Harvey Emmons was on there. Harvey Emmons was 19.78 power factor and 7.88%. We had Brett Candy's power factor of 10 and a win probability of 4%. And Craig Galtieri, the newly retired coffee roaster, now he gets to be like a stay-at-home dad to his dog that he is always hanging with and posting pictures of.
I adore him.
I know. We need to get him to put some dog pics up for DragInsights.
He's like a track dog. Yeah, he's a track dog's target, no doubt.
Absolutely. He had a 1.63 power factor and a 0.65% win probability. And Harvey Emmons did get it done. And so the Emmons brothers got it. So Harvey was on the power rankings. He had a 7.89%, or 7.88%. It's funny, Terry Emmons had a 7.89%. So the Emmons brothers were very, very close. Terry and Harvey were very, very close on the power rankings there. So congratulations to Harvey Speedy Emmons on his win in Superstock. All right. Now we move to New Jersey, where I am. Atco. We had our first divisional this past weekend. And in Stock Eliminator, Pi Dent. Everybody loves Pi Dent. He got the win in Stock Eliminator. So congratulations, Pi Dent. He has a C-Stock automatic Camaro, one of them like 97 to 98, 99, some 90s Camaro, red one, does big wheelies. And in Superstock, Herbie Knoll got the win in a car that he literally just bought, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or something, from Mark Alvey, and goes out and runs a race and wins it. So congratulations, Herbie Knoll. I made it to round 4 at ATCO in my Superstock car and had a great time. It was fun. Check out my in-car video, as I said earlier. Shameless plug, Bobby Fazio.
Is that the one you got in trouble? You got your hand slapped a little?
No, I got my hand slapped for Stock Eliminator. It was a pretty well-received video that you may have seen where you saw I was getting chased from 2 perspectives, okay? It showed me, like, looking over my shoulder at my opponent, and then it showed another clip where you watched the opponent climb on me the whole way, which everybody loved, which my opponent, I informed him ahead of time that I was posting it. He was totally okay with it. He and his wife or girlfriend said they wanted to see it, and I was informed you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to video opponents in eliminations. So I apologize, and I won't do that again. But it was pretty cool for everybody to see what it's like to get climbed up on by an A stock automatic 69 Camaro when you're a 12-second 289 Mustang. Okay. Silver Dollar Raceway, Division 2. That's not the same. Okay, Silver Dollar is in Reynolds, Georgia. It's not the same as South Georgia Motorsports Park. So we are in a different section of Georgia. Alicia, you're from Georgia. You know where these tracks are, right?
Yeah, Reynolds is like middle Georgia, kind of near Macon. So, know it very well.
Okay. Well, we're going to give some props to the top qualifiers here. Jim Marshall was top qualifier in Stock Eliminator. Shocking. He's got that super fast Nova. Shocking, right? And then Marion Stevenson was the top qualifier in Superstock. The reason I want to give them a little love is because Mike and Emily Volkman, they sponsored the SDS Top Qualifier Award. So each one of these drivers got $200 for qualifying number 1. Compliments of Service Department Solutions, Mike and Emily Volkman. So kind of pays your entry fee. Go in there, qualify number 1, you get $200 back, and you're good to go. You bought your entry fee for the weekend. So thank you very much, Mike and Emily Volkman. We love when people sponsor stock and super stock racers, top qualifiers, enticing people to, show their performance. That's what NHRA needs to do more of. Okay, let's start getting points for top qualifier. Let's start getting points for setting records. Let's start getting noticed for setting records and getting back in the National Dragster. What do you think of that, Alicia?
I'm just thinking, sitting here going, when's DragInsights going to sponsor a top qualifier or similar, stat? We would totally do that.
We got Alicia thinking. See, that's what I'm trying to do. Alicia's on board with everything, too. She's the best.
I love that idea. I love that Emily and Mike were so involved and engaged, and love that race down there at Reynolds. And, okay, yeah, I'm writing that down.
Write it down. Put it in the notes.
Give me some ideas, guys. Give me some ideas about what we can sponsor without breaking our bank. That feels really doable but fun at the same time. So.
All right. Love it. Okay. And then the winners from Silver Dollar Raceway, Jeff Warren. I know he's got that Camaro, I believe, owned by Darren Poole Adams. Darren Poole Adams owns a couple of them. And even that cool 572 motor that Steve Foley is driving. So congrats, Jeff Warren and Darren Poole Adams in Stock Eliminator for your win. And then Superstock Automatic, Mike Pearson got the win. So congratulations to Mike Pearson, Silver Dollar Raceway, down in Division 2. I think they're about 3 races in right now. Now, there was a race in Rockingham, an MCA race. And I haven't found results for that. So I was trying to.
I have this article on DragZine. I think maybe I can, if you want to look at it, we can, but it makes me have to read the whole article and figure it out. So I don't know. That's
okay.
We can kind of look.
Well, let's see if you see that. We can try to give them a little bit of love. They're trying to do something for stock and super stock, and anybody that does, we appreciate. All right, Alicia, while you're looking, if you find somebody there, I will.
Yeah. We've got Bruce Lang won in the fastest street car super stock eliminator category. So we've got that fastest street car stock eliminator. Dave Swanson. Looks like Dave Swanson. Nostalgia Superstock, Mike Davis. And Nostalgia Muscle, it was Jerry Stamps.
Okay.
So, oh wait, there's one more, I think. Open Comp.
That's not us, though, is it? Open Comp?
I don't know what that is, honestly.
All
That doesn't
right.
feel like
No, we're good. We got the stock and the super stock. So Bruce Lang was super stock, and
yeah,
David
Yeah.
Swanson.
Dave Swanson, that was Stock Eliminator.
Okay. So congratulations, Mr. Swanson and Mr. Lang. All right.
Good.
Let's see. What do we have? Upcoming this weekend, well, we're headed to Charlotte. There's only 2 races on the NHRA circuit this weekend. The 4-wide nationals at ZMAX, which power rankings will be released Friday morning, right, Alicia?
Yes, Friday morning, probably like 9 Eastern. So
About right before, like we put them out right before qualifying starts, basically.
right. I'm so confused because, as you know, I'm on Central Time, which completely rocks my world. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But
we'll try our best to get them out right at right before stock goes out for qualifying. The best part of power rankings is you get them out before qualifying because anything can happen. You know, if you put all your chips on a racer that breaks during qualifying, you're out of luck, right? So that's just the way it goes. So
yeah.
ZMAX Charlotte 4-wide nationals, technically Concord, North Carolina, and beautiful facility and lots of fun stuff to do around there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to head down there this weekend. It's kind of a going to be a last-minute decision for me, but I got to get my own car ready for the hopefully Virginia Nationals and a couple other races that are coming up for me. Other race, Lebanon Valley, which is up in New York, has a national open this weekend. So kind of random. We just had a national open in ATCO 2 weeks ago. We had a divisional at ATCO this past weekend. Now we're having an open up in Lebanon Valley. So see what kind of turnout that gets. There were some speedy fast people that showed up at ATCO for that open, ran fast, and then went home. So, you know, opens are, you know, sometimes you see some killers like show up, go 140 under, put the car back in the trailer, and then they disappear. So
isn't it like you were setting records? Isn't that a big thing at the open?
Yes.
Bobby?
Yep. People like to set records at opens. You don't get penalized with horsepower. So
do they just come and set a record, and then they're like, I'm out?
Yes.
I'm good.
They've been known to do that. Which is, I don't know what, that's, for me this past weekend, round 2, Sunday morning, my opponent was out. He won Saturday night, and I think he was like, all right, cool. I went fast. I'm leaving. So it was great for me. I mean, I'm sitting in the back of the staging lanes, and everybody's like, where's your guy? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't really know who he was. I had to look him up on DragInsights just to see what kind of car and he raced. So that was, people do that. They like going fast and going home.
Tim Barrett is thanking you, Bobby, for all you do.
Oh, thank you, Tim Barrett. I love Tim Barrett. I love the way his car runs, and those giant wheel stands, powered by Glenn Briglio now, who's another great guy I was pitted next to this past weekend. So thanks, Tim.
Sam was on too. Speaking of our top qualifier, Jim Marshall, his lovely wife Pam was watching too. So.
All right. I feel like I had too much coffee this morning. I'm like going 100 miles an hour, but I want to keep everybody up to date. Okay, because I was doing this before contingency. From my national event win, which was September 12th. This date's going to be etched in my life forever. Okay, September 12th, 2021. Thanks, Byron Warner. I was paid by everybody that I claimed so far. Manley, QA1, Summit, VP, Jegs, Ford, Jessel, Simpson for the seatbelts, Edelbrock for the manifold, comp cams, Moser axles, Denso spark plugs, ARP bolts. Mickey Thompson was the latest. They just paid me the weekend I was in Gainesville. I got that squared away. So many months after the win, but I know they were going through some things, so hopefully they're good to go from now on. The only one I'm still waiting for, K&N oil filters. Don't know what's going on with that company. Tried to talk to somebody at the national event in Vegas when I was there, and not much, not much to update. Last email I got was about 2 months ago that said, what's that?
Isn't that Shelby that works for them?
Yes. The Williams family. Maybe I can get some insight as to what's going on there.
He's probably not going to appreciate me calling him Shelby's dad. That's for sure.
Well,
Well,
we'll see what happens. I did get an email from them saying the money was coming, should be there in the next 30 days, and I'd have to look that up. I'm pretty sure that was about 50 or 60 days ago. So I'll keep on it and let you guys know what happens there. And then last but not least, we have some good news in my neck of the woods. Maple Grove Raceway was purchased by the Koretsky family. We love when a track is purchased by a racing family, especially a sportsman racer at heart. Kyle Koretsky grew up junior dragster racing, super comp racing. I think he still does it every now and then. So I have a feeling this is a good purchase for us sportsman racers. They want to improve the fan experience there. Koretsky family, they're not the family that strikes me as doing anything small. They do it big. Kenny Koretsky always did. So I have high hopes for this purchase and the future of Maple Grove Raceway. Whew. Okay. Alicia, you still there?
I am, but I got to drop off. I got that important appointment.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Alicia, for joining us.
Thanks, Bobby.
All right. Go to work, Alicia. I don't want you to get fired.
Yeah, right. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye, guys.
See you then. Bye. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, classracingtoday.com if you want to sponsor the show, if you want to just send in a donation. $5, $10, anything that can help with the production costs. We don't care what it is. We really appreciate it, though. And driverinterviews.com. Big subscribe button will flash up. If you could just click on that for me and subscribe to the YouTube page so I can keep putting out content and driver interviews. I have a lot of them backed up right now. My computer is old, and lately I've been trying to edit videos, and it can't handle them. And when I render the video, which is taking forever and a day now, they're all glitchy. So I just think the computer I'm using, it treated me well. Unfortunately, it's on its way out. So I got another one coming that I ordered, because that's what credit cards are for, right? I got a beast coming that will help me edit videos quicker, better, and keep them coming. Okay, I'll keep cranking them out, and we can keep learning about stock and super stock racers and their backstories, because we all love that. And sometimes we get to learn some tech tips as well. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Good luck to anybody headed to Charlotte and Lebanon Valley this weekend. Be on the lookout for Power Rankings. Go to DragInsights.com. Sign up. All you need is an email address to sign up for a free account. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Have a good one. Take care.